Hello everybody, Snowflake here. Welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. We are getting close to the end of Alexis' storyline. We might even do the 7th part event today. If not this episode, almost definitely the one after that. But it does depend on how many duelists we find, as per usual. You guys know the drill by now. How many episodes are we into this series? Quite a lot. More than I can count. Yeah, I'm not very good at maths. Just kidding. Anyway, last episode we spent completely at the Obelisk Blue Dorm. We had an interesting pairing. I don't think we've faced a team like Para and Dark Magician Girl before. But we were able to brush them aside fairly easily with our warrior deck. Neither of them were particularly good, but I remember Para being like particularly bad from that duel. Then our fairy deck defeated Bivin and Simon. I think we had a very strong Air Knight Parshaft to destroy their Sacred Phoenix in that one. And then we wrapped up against Kami and Nathan, who we also beat pretty easily using our Final Countdown deck. I mean, we didn't even need Final Countdown, we just won on like turn 6 or 7, I think 7, just from attacking anyway, so that was pretty fun. But now we'll be switching over to our Destiny board deck. And hoping we could do some work with that. Do I want to change our Destiny board deck is the question. We've got Wave Motion Cannon, but because Wave Motion Cannon is a card that has to stay on the field, it doesn't really synergize with Destiny board. I do have Stealth Bird, which is an interesting board. We've got Solar Flare Dragon here. I think Stealth Bird is probably a better version of Solar Flare Dragon. And Solar Flare Dragon can also attack if we need to. Does that matter in this deck? Should I be worrying about whether we can attack or not? Or maybe I also keep Solar Flare Dragon and I take something else out instead. Yeah, there was options to go with here. Glass Sphere. I like Glass Sphere. Maybe I could take out Wabaku here, because that's like a one-turn stall. And we'll put in Stealth Bird. Just in case the whole Destiny board thing doesn't work. Cards like Stealth Bird. Oh, is that going to be at the bottom now? And Solar Flare Dragon are a nice backup plan to have. Alright, let's get down to, well, let's decide where we're going to go first. So this is the last location of the night, then after that it becomes the next day. And then we would do Alexis's heart event. And of course, since it's the middle of the night and we're with Alexis, who has some memories here, let's say, we're going to go to the abandoned dorm. And Alexis is not even going to comment on it. I think she's used to me going wherever I want by now. She doesn't even feel the need to speak up against it. Although she does still do that every night. She's like, it's past my curfew, why have you got me out so late? As if it's a different time than the usual. Is there anyone here? Is this abandoned dorm actually abandoned? Does seem that way. Maybe we are going to be doing the heart event after all. You know, I don't know the last time I've ever seen the abandoned dorm actually being abandoned. Is there anyone like hiding? No, I think there's just no one here. Okay, then we will move on, and we will do Alexis' seventh part today then. Fair enough. Here it is. Let's see what she has to say. Matt, all four of them are still missing. I wonder where they are. Let's go ask Jaden and the others if they know anything. You never know. Alright, so she's obviously referring here to, I forgot who dueled. Jasmine, Mindy, Atticus, and Chaz, who all dueled us in the previous two events, and have not been seen since. Maybe if we put our heads together, we can figure it out. I mean, there's not much of a mystery here. I mean, there's not much we can figure out. We dueled people and they went missing. We don't have any other evidence, so what are we supposed to figure out exactly, Alexis? I don't know, but let's find out. Okay, we're going to the forest. Really? So you guys don't know anything either, huh? What, we missed the whole start of that conversation? Don't worry, Alexis. I'm sure all four of them are just fine. Jaden, I just realized the connection. Everyone who has gone missing did so after losing to me and Matt. Really, Alexis? That's like the only connection there is. That's the only thing we have to go off of. And you've just figured that out. Alright. What on earth could be going on? What could possibly do this? Just quoting Alexis here. I'm not good at riddles, but I'm sure this is just a coincidence. Besides, even if something has happened, I'll go and save him. So don't you worry. Alright, how are you going to save him, Jaden? What's the big plan? What you going to do, huh? Nicely said, Jaden. You got my help as well. And mine too. Today I looked all over the forest. Thanks, everyone. If you're that worried, why don't you duel me? Alright, well, Jaden Yuki for you. People me and Alexis beat in duels go missing. So let's duel. Why not? It'll be fun disappearing. If I lose and I don't disappear, then there's nothing to worry about, right? Yeah, let's just duel everyone on the island with that logic. If I lose and I don't disappear, then it's fine. Otherwise, the island will be empty. You're right. If you're okay, Jaden, I guess I could stop worrying. Alright, Syrus and Matt, let's have a tag duel. Oh, Syrus is... So Jaden... So Jaden knows me and Alexis are dueling people who are disappearing. It's questionable enough Jaden volunteering himself to duel. He has just volunteered Syrus into this duel. It's like, hey Syrus, you want to duel with me? If we lose, we might disappear, but hey, duel now. Come on, let's go. Syrus has no choice in the matter. Of course, Jay. Me, your best partner, will... Oh, so Syrus is okay with it. I kind of wanted him to protest that a little bit. What are you talking about? I'm Jaden's best partner. Tyranno, I'll tag with you next duel. And Alexis, here we go. Now, Tyranno, I think this might be a blessing in disguise, big guy. You got it. Let's do this, Matt. Alright. Away we go. And we're using Destiny Balls, so we're being super scummy. It's not really scummy, but... You know, we're using a stall deck to try and guarantee a win against people who will disappear if we beat them. As per usual, though, I'm curious to see the decks they come out with. I quite enjoyed Chaz's deck in the previous heart event against with Atticus. Had a really nice, unique twist to it. I don't think we're quite going to see that with Jaden, but or Syrus. It should be interesting though. Alright, we got ourselves a Manju of 1,000 hands. 10,000 hands. It's not the most stable of hands. Keeney, okay, instead of a ritual spell card, that might have been a bit more useful in this situation. Trap Jam is not going to protect us from any attack, so Jaden does have a strong monster, which he can get whatever he wants for the emergency call. Stratos. Okay, so it looks like it's maybe more of an elemental hero deck than his previous ones. Let's see. Sparkman. Okay. Point 1 goes to Mr. Yuki. Face down and end. Well, we've got our Destiny board already. That can't be a bad thing. Oh, we've got 2 Destiny boards. Bit overkill there, but whatever. Not too much in the way of defense, although we can use Cat to fetch Mirror Force. Or we can use Sangan to fetch like a Marshmallow. I'd rather get the Marshmallow. Because that goes straight to my hand, and with the Cat I have to ruin my draw. Does mean we're gonna probably take some damage though. Oh, Syrus has a fusion too. It's getting a little bit dicey. Oh wow, UFO-roid Fighter. I thought I was the only one who could put that card in Syrus's deck. Oh, that's interesting. Rocket Warrior, so that's going to have 2,700 attack. And that synergizes with Jaden's hero deck, obviously, because... Oh no, Drillroid. That's not good. It's going to negate any benefits I could get from Marshmallow. I don't know if there's anything better we can get. How about a Cure Mermaid? Because I think we're going to need some life points by the time we get to my turn. Luckily Alexis does have swords, so we have some stall time. Alright, well let's kick off the Destiny board. Yep, the problem is we've got Trap Jammer face down. So we're going to have to make them use a trap in the battle phase for that to actually do anything. So that's stuck on the field. Okay, yep, Meltiel face down and swords. Heavy Storm. Yeah, we've lost. We have big time lost. We're not very good at these Harvests, you know, we keep losing them at least 1 or 2 times. Why did he summon Avian when he has Sparkman in his hand? It's weird. It doesn't matter either way. Oh, we got to see UFO Roid Fighter. At least that was cool. I'm glad they made a deck that Syrus got to use UFO Roid Fighter by his own accord. Yeah, we didn't even touch him. I mean, I could say I didn't get any of my store cards, but Jaden had a heavy storm anyway, so couldn't do much there. This could be difficult if he keeps drawing heavy storm. Tandem bicycle. Why is it called that? Like, his bicycle roid is Psychroid, which sucks. Does he actually have Psychroid in this deck? That might be our only chance to win. Alexis's hand could have been better as well. We didn't get any good trap cards. Or Lightning Vortex, that's also a good card. Oh, that's my hand. Never mind. Still, Lightning Vortex. Much improved. Alright, emergency call for Stratos and for Sparkman. And a reinforcement of the army, because, sure, another Sparkman. We know almost half of Jaden's hand at the moment. Well, we're gonna half of it, because we're gonna know what he adds with Stratos as well. Wild Heart, okay. Okay, Alexis can at least max Stratos with Dunama's Dark Witch. Or set Mudora, I guess that has 1800 defense, so that's good enough. Is it going to be Droroid or Steam? Well, even Steamroid would beat it. Yeah, it's Droroid. That's not surviving. And a face down card. We know Jaden has Sparkmans and Wild Heart, which can't stand up to Galenduo. While I'm playing Lightning Vortex, I'm just figuring out what I should discard here. I guess we'll dig Stealth Bird? No. Let's get rid of Torrential Tribute, I think. Don't think that's going to be as useful, and we want to try and keep our spell and trap card zones free. Let's have Galenduo risk an attack. Okay, at least we did damage to them this time, that's some progress. Alright, we'll play Different Dimension Capsule. Card I really want here. Probably something I can stall with. If I need to. Messenger of Peace is good. Yeah, let's choose that. And that's it. Ooh, King of the Swamp for polymerization. He probably has a fusion of some sort. Since he's been adding loads of cards to his hand. No? Okay. Just the monster face down, so we can play Destiny board now. Okay then. Alexis has some good cards. Such as the Dark Witch. Got Mirror Forces back up too, so yeah, feeling a lot more confident about this duel. Wild Heart's gone, Dark Witch attacks directly. Under Nyan, wow. That's the card that Syrus, like, when that episode... It was the episode which was about, like, crushes and relationships. One where Bastion duels Tanya from the Shadow Riders. And I think Thunder Nyan was the card that Syrus had a crush on. So it's funny that they put it in his deck. And it can't survive if there's a non-light monster on his field. We could be in a little bit of trouble. Okay, we went for Galenduo. A little problem, but it's fine. Okay, have a free shuffle of your deck, Alexis. So Jaden, well, Sparkman is a light monster actually, so that kind of works. Okay, we get our Messenger of Peace, which is great. Yeah, I guess we just throw that down. And we put Stealth Bird in defense mode. Hope it gets flipped 5 times and we win the duel. No problems. MST. Okay, Destiny board's gone. That sucks. Messenger of Peace is still there, so we can still win with Stealth Bird. You lose 100 per turn, you lose 1,000 per turn. Okay, Premature Burial. What will you bring back? I guess Mudora will be quite strong now because you've got some fairies in the graveyard. $1,700, just for one, I guess. Bountiful Artemis, why not, I guess. We could clear their field if we throw Dark Witch and Bountiful Artemis into Under Nyan. Polymerization. Spell Shield type 8. Alright. It'd be cool if he still had to send the cards to the graveyard. And yeah, Bountiful Artemis lets you replace the card you discarded. And look, it's Galenduo again. Monster and card face down. Yeah, I mean, we might as well. The rules. Sangan. You just have to hope they don't get Heavy Storm at any point. We still have some decent cards though. Oh well, now Alexis has played Heavy Storm. That kind of ruins everything. Because now they can attack. And yeah, there goes Stealth Bird. And you summon Galenduo. They've got a 1900 attack monster. What are you hoping to achieve here? Wow. Oh, he does actually have Psycho. That's pretty funny. I mean, I guess we can beat the two Sparkmen. But like, our win condition's gone. Like, if Jaden's smart, he'll attack Stealth Bird. If he's not, then hey, maybe we get lucky. I mean, I can use Sangan to get Marshmallow, and that might be enough. If we get one more Stealth Bird off. Ooh, Pot of Avarice, okay. Stratos, King of the Swamp, Psychroid, Wild Heart, and Drillroid. Some interesting choices there. Drillroid, well, that's a non-light monster, so you've destroyed Thunder Nyan Nyan. Now we have monsters strong enough to beat you. Okay, he did go for Stealth Bird, but now it doesn't really matter because we have a monster strong enough to beat Drillroid. That trap card, maybe two trap cards. That could be a problem. Ooh, Solar Flare Dragons, nice. Try flipping Sangan, see if we can bait a Torrential Tribute. Trap Hole. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't mind Sangan getting Trap Hole. Ooh. Yeah, I'm get. Blast Sphere doesn't really work against Droid though. Oh, we'll get Blast Sphere. Solar Flare Dragon. Then your Tax Droid. And Solar Flare Dragon gets to get the game-winning kill despite just coming on the field? No. Oh, Ring of Destruction. Well, we win anyway. I would have done the same thing, don't worry guys. I understand wanting to go out on your own terms and doing that extra bit of damage to make the duel seem closer than it was. Okay, well let's hope Jaden and Syrus don't disappear on us. Wow, you guys make a really strong team. That was fun. I have to say it was nice to duel against someone who didn't want to break me and Alexis up for some reason. See, I told you, Truesdale, you don't have what it takes to duel with Jaden. What are you talking about? Me and Jaden have been best partners for a long time. Thanks, Jaden. That cheered me up a bit. What do you mean, thanks, Jaden? Syrus was also part of that duel. Why didn't you thank Syrus? Well, I guess we'll be going. Don't worry too much, Alexis. Well, I guess we'll go search too. Why shouldn't she worry? Her brother's missing and there's like no leaves. Yeah, let's go. Jaden, you completely forgot to tag duel with me. It's unlike Jaden to forget to duel with someone. And yeah, Tyranno just sort of left hanging, I guess. Alright, we move on. Let's go and see who's hanging out at the cliff. And we'll switch decks as well. Agents. Let me check my... No new cards to add there. Okay, we'll take on Sadina and Shannon. Is there anyone else here? There is Nova and there is Kadeem. Okay, that will be our episode then. Alright, 12 and 4, Sadina, 17 and 6, Shannon. Light, monsters and bugs, I believe. So it might be a little bit of help between the decks, you know. He's got a light deck, I've got an agent deck. He likes bringing cards back from the graveyard as well. And of course Alexis's deck is heavily light as well. Not too terribly bad. Bountiful Optimist is fairly strong. Book of Moon, nice card. Card of Safe Return, yep. Like I said, he likes to bring cards back from the grave. And a monster face down. No traps. You love to see that. Ooh, this could be a good hand as well. First of all, we'll play Spell Absorption. Start gaining some life points, hopefully. And let's try Reasoning. Level 5. I guess we have Air Knight Parshaf, which is a shame because we got Neo Parshaf in our hand. Warrior of Zera is a decent enough monster. We could tribute them both for Neo Parshaf, which has Piercing and Air Knight Parshaf's effect. No Sanctuary for now, but still might be a good idea. Yeah, let's do it. Let's tribute. We've got Pot of Avarice, so if we get monsters in the graveyard, then we'll be able to use that sooner too. Alright, attack, Parshaf. Ah, DD Warrior Lady. Ow. I don't like that. Alright, well that's very annoying. Yes, Torrential Tribute and Solemn Wishes face down. Girochin, Kuwagata. Alexis doesn't have anything stronger than that, does she? I have Book of Moon, actually. We'll save Torrential Tribute. And we gain some life points from it too. And Solemn Wishes, so we keep gaining some more. We've got Etoile Cyber and Blade Skater, but we don't have Polymerization anymore, so having them in the hand is pretty useless. They're much better in the deck for future fusion. Yep. Book of Moon, I think, was a good call. Sacred Crane. Might have it. Might Torrential Tribute this one. Yep. Okay. I wanted a monster, but maybe not that one. Alright, well, we can use the Radius anyway to get Sanctuary. And now we have 4 monsters in the graveyard. We can't play Pot of Avarice yet. Should we play Sanctuary? Did Alexis have berries in her hand? I don't remember. Let's just play it. We gain 500 life points immediately from it, so... I'll save swords in case... Well, just to see what they have first. Another Girochin Kuwagata. Okay, Insect Imitation, so you tribute that for a level 5 insect. You get a weaker Hercules Beetle, and we get 500 life points. Yeah, we can survive actually. We've got Etoile Cyber, which is strong enough defense. Soul of Purity and Light will do just fine. And Etoile Cyber, I guess that will do more damage. Ooh, Justy Break. Ooh. That's not good. Sacred Crane, that's 3,100 more points. We don't have... we've removed 2 monsters from the graveyard as well for Soul of Purity and Light, so we don't have enough for Pot of Avarice. I do have Swords of Revealing Light, which can buy us some time. It's 3 now, isn't it? 4, okay. That's about all I can do. Saber Beetle, that's got piercing. That can be a little troublesome. Hopefully we get something to stop them in time. I mean, Alexis has Hammer Shot, which is good enough. More life points. We might have lost without all the life points we've gained from Spell Absorption and Solemn Wishes, or maybe somewhat close to it. Creator Incarnate, ooh. That's a bit of a waste of Forced Back. Like, you want to use it on something that requires a tribute or summoning condition. Brain Control, Creature Swap. Not terrible cards. We're using Creature Swap on a Hercules Beetle. I'm not keen. Let's just leave things how they are for now. Ooh, Chainsaw Insect. That might be worth grabbing. Luminous Spark might have been okay. It wouldn't have done too much though. So we got Brain Control and Creature Swap. That's a pretty good combo. Creator Incarnate again. Damn it, he got the order right. Hercules Beetle had attacked Blade Skater, that would have helped. Good news is Chainsaw Insect is a draw engine, so hopefully Alexis gets a good card. Solemn Judgment. Well, getting 500 life points just for drawing a card. Trap card 2. Okay. Let's use Terraforming. We've already got Sanctuary on the field, so let's get Luminous Spark. And I think we can play Pot of Avarice now. I've got a little bit of a choice. Blade Skater is probably more valuable than Senju since we don't have any ritual cards. So, do that. We got Blade Skater back. Hilarious. Okay, Blade Skater can't beat anything on its own, but we can use a Brain Control Creature Swap combo to maybe take back Chainsaw Insect. Which is what I think I will do. I'll take the Creator Incarnate. And we attack Hercules Beetle. And then we play creature swap. We're using a lot of spell cards too, so we're gaining a lot of life points out of this. Do I summon Blade Skater knowing... Yeah, I mean, if they attack, then they're just putting themselves at risk, aren't they? So set, Blade Skater. You can also play Gold Sarcophagus. Otakara goes really well with Sanctuary. Mars could be good. That's an instant 3k monster. Yeah, honestly, probably Mars. And hopefully by that point, by the time we get it, it's going to have even more attack. End. Oh, really? You're going to get rid of Sanctuary as soon as I do that? You're only strengthened Chainsaw Insect anyway. Like, what are you doing? Like, that didn't... I mean, it did destroy Sanctuary. Maybe we should have got a backup Sanctuary instead. With terraforming earlier. Well, we got Luminous Spark. Well, we both did. Yeah, I definitely should have got another Sanctuary. Oh, maybe not. Oh well. This is 2 spell cards, though. So, even more life points. We got Shining Abyss, we got Blade Skater, who's also going to be powered up by Gaia Power. Blade Skater should be able to beat whatever that is. We got Alpha. And Chainsaw Insect does a lot of damage. And we've also got Solemn Judgment, just in case. So hopefully that should be a win next turn. Ooh. Oh look, he's got his own Soul Purity and Light. How cute. Yeah, I guess we're not going to win. Oh, definitely not now. Source of Revealing Light. Yeah, not much I can really do here. No point playing Mars, it's just gonna die. So we'll just switch Blade Skater into defense, and end. Just gonna have to wait out those swords. Insect Imitation. Alright, he gets, what, another Hercules Beetle instead of a Creator Incarnate? Doesn't seem like a very good trade. Alright, Gaia Power actually makes it a semi-decent trade. Kurgat's Alpha. soon as I get another sanctuary in the sky, you're finished. Yeah, just negate attack. It's a good backup. Call of the Haunted, then you get Card of Safe Return as well. Saber Beetle is tied with Chainsaw Insect. That could be a problem. Could have attacked, chose not to. Ooh, we got Saturn now. So if we do get Sanctuary in the Sky, we could do some very interesting things. I think now what I can do is now I can play Luminous Spark. Soul Purity of Light gains 500, but Saber Beetle loses it, and then we contribute Chainsaw Insect for Saturn. Which is probably better for us anyway. Nope. As soon as if we get Sanctuary in the Sky, we can just insta-win with Saturn's tribute its sacrifice effect. If you don't know, you can tribute the Agent of Judgment Saturn to inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference in your life points. So if you have more than double their life points and you have Sanctuary, you can tribute Saturn and you just like finish off the rest of their life points, basically. Right, Swords is done. So they've got no room in their monster zones. So yeah, all they can do is just put everything in defense. Interesting, not summoning the Etoile Cyber. Interesting also going for the Hercules Beetle, not the Saber Beetle or the Soul of Purity and Light that's reducing our monster's attack. Heavy Storm. That's not so good. Oh, they lost Saber Beetle as well, though, to be fair. Ooh, double tribute. The Creator? It's gotta be the Creator, hasn't it? The Creator can't out-attack us. But its defense is strong and we don't have anything that can beat it. I can summon Cure Mermaid and try and bait the Creator into attack mode. Marshmallow. Curse you. Can't beat that either. Yeah. Although he can now bring stuff back from the graveyard. Chainsaw Insect, I'm not so sad to see him back. Oh wow, he's actually going for the Chainsaw Insect suicide. Interesting. Another Mars, of course. Alexis has nothing. This is actually not a good situation for us. Luckily, we've got a few life points to spare, but it's not great. The creator will just keep bringing stuff back. And I can't use Hammer Shot on the creator until I get rid of everything that's stronger than it. I need a good draw here. Lightning Vortex, a Mirror Force, Tyrannical Tribute, something along those lines. Heavy Storm. Where were you when they had Swords of Revealing Light for 20 turns, huh? I guess all I can do is store them and just Hammer Shot. I don't even know how useful putting down Mars is when they're just going to bring back Saber Beetle with Piercing and lose the same amount of life points. So you know what? I'm not even going to bother. What of Avarice? Well, they took all the good cards from their graveyard and put them back into their deck. That is interesting. Okay, you got rid of Chainsaw Insect for Kirochin. Alright, Alexis, we need a winner from you, buddy. Yeah, I think we've lost. We've actually lost the stall. That's crazy. I mean, I didn't have the choice, but if I did, I might have Solemn Judgmented that Heavy Storm, because that opened it up. That opened this whole duel up. Got rid of all of our good spells and traps. And yeah, we've lost. Oh yeah, Magic Drain that, Alexis. Yep, good job. Even Marshmallow's in attack mode just to take the piss. That's annoying. We were in control for so long, and then they played that Swords Revealing Light, and they bought the time they needed to stack their field and ruin ours. So that's extremely frustrating. But that's how it goes. Come on, Alexis. This is the last heart. We wanna go out with a bang here. We don't wanna be weak. But yeah, I would have Solemn Judgmented that Heavy Storm probably. It did not help. All right, Dark Scorpions. We need you to redeem the team. That makes sense. I got one tough duelist, Nova with the DD deck. Can be tough. We're 10-4 against him, which is pretty good. But Kadim with a Revolution deck, I am hoping we beat him. But we have lost to him a few times. Let's see. Okay, we've got Machine Angel Ritual and a Cyber Angel, just not enough levels to summon it. But that's still a decent hand. You got Galenduo, you got Bottomless Trap Hole if they summon something stronger. Trap Jammer can stop like a Wall of Revealing Light, knowing what Nova could bring. Soul Absorption. And a monster face down. And a card face down. That could be like Necroface, which is stronger than Galenduo. But there's a way around that. We got Don Zalug. We got Murasai Blade, we got Axe of Despair. Could play Swords to flip that face up so we actually know what it is. I'm gonna go for Axe of Despair on Galenduo. And then summon Don Zalug. Do I want to have Murasame Blade on it? We'll save it for now, I think. We've got Bottomless Trap Hole if we need it. Galenduo attacks. Gravity Bind. I was ready for that one. It was Banisher of the Light, so good thing we strengthened Galenduo first. And then Don Zalug gets a direct attack, and that means you get to discard a card from Nova's hand. Or help them deck out, which might be a good card later. Another Soul Absorption. It's not that great. Gold Sarcophagus. What do we want? What's going to really wreck Nova's deck here? This for Trap Remover is a shout, because he can get rid of spells and traps. You know what? I quite like the idea of Cliff for Trap Remover. Let's go get him. We got swords, we got back to square one, we got decent backup. Yeah, we've just given him a few life points, but that's okay. He survived Nova's first turn, and he's only got 2 cards left in his hand. We're fine. Sets a monster. Nightmare Steel Cage. That's annoying. And Toll. Everyone has to pay 500 life points to attack. That's annoying. But at least it's bloating their spell and trap card zone, so they can't play anything else. That's something. Brain Control, also a decent card. Elephant Statue of Disaster. Yeah, I think you had to bottomless that because if if you take damage, Galendio dies, and we can't afford that. Gain a few life points, but what can you do? Another monster face down. Cool. Okay, we get Cliff to our hand. Since we can't attack, I'll switch Donzalug into defense. Then I summon... What does Chick do? Return one card back to the owner's hand. That doesn't really help. Alright, we'll summon Cliff. And I'm going to give him the Murasame Blade. Cool. That's it for me. Dark Room Nightmare. Okay, that's fine. As long as you're filling the field of spells and traps that Nova can't use. Like we can afford to pay 500 per attack and have 300 extra effect damage every now and then. Ooh, Advanced Ritual Art. Oh, you've gone and flipped Key Mace into attack mode. That's a choice you have made. That's going to cost us more life points to attack with. Then it's going to do damage to them. You're attacking a face-down monster with Donzalug, thus negating its effect and risking Galendio getting destroyed. Yeah, you're just not taking advantage of our Dark Scorpions at all, are you, Alexis? Necroface is gone at least. We pay 500, they lose 400. Good trade. Okay, next turn, we should definitely win. We got swords. We got back to square one. So even if he does Morphing Jar number 2, we should be absolutely fine. And yeah, I kind of want to know if that's Morphing Jar number 2, but why do that when we can just not find out and just get rid of it? We do have Heavy Storm as well. Does get rid of our booster cards, but it doesn't really matter when you have back to square one, so let's just play it. Yeah, Murasame Blade also can't be destroyed. Do I want to tribute a monster to bring? Yeah. You know what, I do. We don't need Key Mace. At least it serves a purpose here to bring Axe of Despair back. I mean, we win anyway. Just to get. For Royal Surrender, when your opponent activates a continuous trap, negate it and destroy it. Okay, back to square one. 5100, yeah, okay, we can get rid of Chick the Yellow. And bounce his monster back. Donzalug attacks. Let's discard a card for fun. MST. Galendio attacks. And our boy Clifford. Clifford the Trap Remover is his new name. He's gonna do the honors. Alright, the Dark Scorpion deck showed up. That was a nice duel. The equipped spells definitely working out. Yay, we won a duel. Alright, yeah, that was the only duel we won first time this episode, funnily enough, but we will wrap things up there. So, yeah, we went to the abandoned dorm late on Monday night. No one was there, it was abandoned. I guess so many students have gone missing now that no one's anywhere anymore. But yeah, we moved on to the next day where we did Alexis' 7th Heart event. Where Jaden and Syrus wanted to duel Alexis to cheer her up, and Jaden was like, if we don't disappear, then everything's great. So let's just duel for fun, even though we know something bad could happen to us. And Syrus was just volunteered into it as well. And we only beat them the second time around. We got completely outdone the first time by a UFO raid fighter. I'm proud that Syrus has learned how to use that card from me. Yep, that's canon. That's how it is. That's exactly what happened there. But we beat them pretty easily the second time around, so no problems in the end. Then we came to the cliff. We took on what were your names? It was Shannon and Sadina with our Asian deck. It was a Destiny board deck where we used to beat Jaden and Syrus, by the way. We were on top. We gained a lot of life points from Spell Absorption and Solemn Wishes. But eventually we lost control of the field, and even though we had a big life point head start, we just couldn't keep it going. We lost the Sanctuary in the Sky right when I needed it to stay on the field as well, because I just got the Agent of like Mars ready to go. We summoned Saturn as well, which would have instantly won us the duel if Sanctuary had stayed on the field. So it was unfortunate that we didn't get to do any of those things. But at least we won the final duel of the episode against Nova and Kadim with our Dark Scorpion deck. We just overwhelmed them pretty quickly with some cool equipped spells and some spells and traps to take everything they had off the field. So yeah, good stuff. In the next episode, we will be doing another 3 tag duels against whoever we find. Hope you enjoy this one, and I'll see you on the next. Adios.